Hey Stampers, it's Madeline from stampingwithmadeline.stampinup.net, and I just had my Stamp 10 club this past weekend, and this was the first card that we made. So this is a sneak peek of the Sale-a-bration catalog that comes out with the Occasions catalog. So the Occasions catalog starts January 4th, and along with that, every $50 that you spend, you get a free item from the Sale-a-bration catalog. Doesn't that sound great? I love free stuff, and when it's free Stampin' Up stuff, that's even better. So one of the free items that they offer is this adorable stamp set that I showed you in my past video called Hey Chick. So there is lots of cute cards that if you look on Pinterest and search this stamp set, there's tons and tons of cards you can make with this. So this comes with either the wood blocks or the clear rubber stamps. So this one I got as the rubber stamps. So let's get started with this adorable card. My group really loved it. Okay, so all that you'll need for this card, it's pretty simple. Okay, so you are going to need a piece of Whisper White that is going to be 8.5 by 5.25. We're going to fold this in half, so this will be your first step. Just line everything up. You could use a scoring tool and make it very easy for you to fold it, but we're just going to do this for time's sake. Okay, so after you fold that, put that aside. You won't need that again right now. So this is a piece of pumpkin pie, and I'm going to measure it at 4.25 by 5.5. So this is going to cover the entire front of your card. Then I got a piece of Peekaboo Peach, and I just wanted it a slight bit smaller than the top card. So what I did is I did it at 5.25 by 4. That way there's a little bit of room that when I cover it, I can still see the pumpkin pie around the edges, but most of it is this Peekaboo Peach. Okay, so the next step that we're going to do is we're going to be using the Layering Circles framelit set. Now, let me tell you about this. This is usually, I think, about $32, and right now it is $18, so maybe it's $36. So you want to jump on this. This isn't something that they're going to be getting rid of, I don't think so. It's just that they have an over quantity of it. So layering circles. There is tons of awesome things in here. If you like layering your cards, this is a must-have for you. So I would jump on it now that it is on sale. There is just lots of things that you can do with this. So we're going to be using this today, and you can find this on my online store at stampingwithmadeline.stampinup.net, and it is on sale, and it is for a limited time. So you want to jump on that as soon as you can. So we're going to be using this one, and we're going to be actually cutting into the pumpkin pie. So I'm all about saving paper, and we're going to be covering up this pumpkin pie with the Peekaboo Peach and putting it right on the Whisper White. So we're going to cut out here with this framelit because you're not going to see that's missing, and you'll be saving paper. So I'm going to put this through our Big Shot, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and see, I was able to cut out a piece of that pumpkin pie with our layering circle framelit, and that'll be covered up. So we are saving paper for sure. All right, so now the next step is that we're going to stamp our background with all of those adorable chicks. So this is your own artwork, so you can do whatever you want. You could do the same as me, or you could change it up. So I'm going to use all 3 chicks, and they are just super adorable. I love them. And on my circle, I'm actually going to be using the hairy guy for my circle. So I'm also going to put the egg on there a little bit just to have a bunch of stuff going on. So I am going to be using pumpkin pie ink to do this stamping on the Peekaboo Peach, but on the pumpkin pie circle that we cut, I am going to do the hairy guy in chocolate chip. So those are going to be the colors that we're using today. Okay, so these are the clear rubber stamps that I was talking about. And these are nice because you don't need the piercing pad because there is that foam in there. So as we've talked about, there's the rubber and the foam, but there's no block. So we're going to need our clear block. Now the things with these is that they don't stick as much as photopolymer does. Like as soon as you put photopolymer on a clear stamp, it'll stick right away. But with these, you need to push this clear block on there for quite a few seconds before it'll stick. So I'm going to put pressure all over the stamp, and it's adequate pressure, so don't be friendly to it. Just really push on it and make sure that you can kind of see this. You'll see the static cling happen between the stamp and the block. Okay, and it's on there. So now we're going to do our pumpkin pie, and I'm going to do it kind of like a layering effect. So I'm going to do her about 3 times on here. And you don't need to press as hard as you would with the photopolymer because really lighter is better. Okay, now we're going to do the next chick. So again, that adequate pressure on him or her. And the thing with this is that it's okay to make mistakes with these stamps is because you're going to be overlapping a lot of it, and so you won't even notice the mistakes that you make. And there's always another side. So I'm always okay with turning over my stamp. That's why I don't, my paper. That's why I don't glue anything down, because if I make a mistake on this, it's totally fine. Turn it over, do it again, get another piece of paper if it doesn't work. This should be fun, so don't stress it at all. So I'm just tapping with this. And I'm going to put her right here. I just love these stamps so much. So again, it's layering. So it's okay that we have them overlapping. All right, so now last chick is this hairy guy. And these stamps are going to take you a little bit to get used to. As you can see, some of mine aren't stamping fully. It's just because I'm really used to the photopolymer stamps, so I'm getting used to these. So that is okay. It is okay. We're always learners. All right, I'm going to put this guy right here. And right here. All right. All right, now I'm going to do the egg and kind of place it where I've put little mistakes. Okay. So now we get to pick where we put this circle. So you kind of want to decide. So I think that for this time, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it. I think I'm going to put it up here. And then I'm going to put the sentiment down here. So I'm going to do the sentiment and the hairy guy both in chocolate chip. Okay, so I'm going to do our sentiment first. That I wiped off our chick, and you want to make sure that you wipe him off before you go into another ink, just because you don't want to cross-contaminate. So I'm going to use Hey Chick, and I'm going to stamp it in chocolate chip. Now just be careful. Another thing with this is you don't want to get the lines. So you could wipe it off if you wanted to, the outside lines, or just stamp it lightly. So I'm going to stamp it lightly, and we'll see how it goes. There we go. Hey Chick. Okay, so now we're going to do the hairy guy in chocolate chip on this pumpkin pie piece of paper that we cut out with the layering circles. Okay. So again, you don't need the piercing pad with these, which I just think is really nice. You can do it really quickly. It already has the foam in there, so that's a benefit. You know, there's benefits to all of these stamps, and some people have preferences to different stamps. So you just got to find out which one is for you. Okay, so now that our stamping is over, we are going to just put everything together. Okay, so I got the washi tape Moroccan set. And I'm going to use this one, and this is just going to be an accent. So what I do is I'm going to place it over the center where we're going to put the circle. So you just want to place it the center where you're going to put the circle. So this is just like an embellishment. You want to press down to make sure that it's stuck, and I curve it onto the backs. just like that, because you're going to glue that, so you're not going to see that. And that just gives it that added neatness, but also it'll help it to stick better when it's curved over. And there we go. Okay, now we're going to take our circle and we're going to use adhesive and put it down on our card. So I'm going to put him right there. And there you are. So again, there's lots of different ways that you could place this. So I just wanted to do something a little bit different with this one than this one. Okay, now we're going to just put our card together. We're going to glue all the pieces together. And we will be all done. So put adhesive on your Peekaboo Peach so that it can go down on the pumpkin pie bigger piece. Place it in the center so that there's a little bit of the pumpkin pie peeking out around the edges. And then you're just going to put adhesive on the back here and attach it to our white card. A really easy card that you could make a lot of pretty quickly if you got a little lineup going of jobs for you to get the card done. There we are. I just love this card. I think these chicks are so stinking cute. So there we are. There is our finished card. I hope you love this card just as much as I do. So another reminder, until January 3rd is your only chance to get the holiday products from the holiday catalog. After January 3rd, then the new catalogs will come into action. So this is the occasions catalog that goes till the end of May when the new annual comes out. This has some fantastic stamps in it and amazing paper products and accessories. So I cannot wait for you to see everything in here when it comes out January 4th. But check out my previous video when I did a small haul. I'll have a few more to share with you, but I wanted to get started on a swap that I signed up for. So again, please subscribe to my channel because I am going to have 100 cards from this occasions catalog that I get from a swap, all different, 100 different cards I'm going to receive, and I'm going to receive them right when this is coming out. So you'll have tons of ideas that you can get from that. And just a reminder, every $50 you spend in this catalog starting January 4th, you get something from our Sale-a-bration catalog. Amazing deals. You really, I'm excited for you. So you need to check this out when it comes out. But go to my website, stampinwithmadelyn.stampinup.net, and subscribe to my channel. I will keep you updated on all the fun Stampin' Up news. And I really, again, hope you loved this card. Here are the two different versions. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Leave me some comments. I love the conversation that continues after this with all of you. And for now, keep stamping, Stampers. Bye.